All right, welcome to another episode of Winning with Taylor Loader. Today we're going to get into how the Rockets and the Nuggets choked a little bit, some Eastern Conference and Western Conference Finals previews, just a little quick overview. We'll get into more detail the further the series goes. I'll wrap it up with some hockey and a little baseball talk. What? Someone's team wins 7 games in a row? What? All right, we'll get into it. All right, cool. Let the music roll. So, since we last talked about basketball, so I got this MMA thing going on. This fucking kid's running his mouth, talking shit. We're gonna deal with him later. I gotta do this first. So, since we last talked, the Rockets choked. Game 6, man. KD out. Steph has 0 first half points. The game is there for the taking. The lead should have been 20. Golden State won. People forget this team in 2015, the core of it is still the same. They won the championship before Kevin Durant. And they're in the Western Conference Finals now. I'm a little worried about Portland if they keep playing the way that they played yesterday because it was garbage. They had 17 turnovers in the middle of the third quarter. That's not winning basketball. I don't know what you do with that. I don't know why Portland decided to take a crap in the Western Conference Finals. It was only game 1. It wasn't home, but it wasn't Golden State. They are going to have to steal one though. And we'll see. CJ McCollum had a good game, but Damian Lillard definitely did not. So Enes Kanter, I think, had a decent game. We'll have to see. I don't know, man. It's hard. I mean, it's only game 1, which everyone's going to overreact, including me. But if that's the Portland we're going to see all series, and Golden State's going to walk this in 4 or 5. That's just, it is what it is. I feel bad, but we'll see. Hopefully they can get their shit together. Portland can, and then we'll be a better team for it. Now, going to the East, Toronto on the luckiest buzzer beater shot I've ever heard of. 4 bounces around the rim. It was a solid 3 seconds before everyone knew the series was over. On a Kawhi Leonard. Oh, man, that sucked. I picked Philly to win the East. They had it. They were literally 1 shot away. And Kawhi Leonard is that guy. And he did it. Now the Raptors will play the Bucks. I had the Bucks in 7, boys. Toronto. It's Kawhi and everyone else. Pascal Siakam is hot, is hit or miss. Kyle Lowry is all miss. Danny Green is inconsistent. Serge Ibaka had 1 good game last series in Game 6, so it was cool. But I don't think that the Raptors have the firepower that it takes to beat Milwaukee. I just don't think they can hang with the 3-point shooting. I mean, it's Giannis and a bunch of shooters, and that's how they're succeeding. That's how they're doing it, and they're way more rested. They've only played 9 playoff games. The rest of it are at home. I got the Bucks in 7. So I just want to get back into this Steph Curry thing real quick. The man had 0 points in the first half. Finished the game with 33 points and had 23 in the fourth quarter. People forget. People sleep on Steph because he has KD, he has Clay. People sleep on how good of a player he actually is. And he was, I think he's one of the best finishers around the rim as far as a guard goes. I don't think he's as good as Kyrie, but I think he's up there. And man, that boy's 3-point shooting is deadly. When he gets in the zone and he's feeling it, it's over. That was in Houston, and he ended it like nothing. It was fantastic. It's what Kawhi did for the Raptors. That's what Giannis does for the Bucks, but it's just a different story, man. When you got 0 points in the first half. Klay Thompson really carried them in that first half. The reason they were in that game was Klay Thompson, and it was good. And then Steph Curry came in and just did work in the second half, man. Fourth quarter closed it out with 23 points. That's something that this other Western Conference team didn't have. Denver, a closer. What did I tell you guys? Since I started this, I told you Denver was the most overrated team in the NBA. Sure, they got to the second round. Congrats. You're the 2 seed though. You should have beat Portland. You didn't. You had everything going right. You have Jokic. You have Jamal Murray, who's having a decent series. And you were at home, and you lost Game 7. It was only 4 points, but you gave up a 17-point lead. Who was giving up 17 points leads? I mean, the Warriors gave up a 31-point lead, but they also won that series, and Denver didn't. That's the difference. Who took over? Jamal Murray? No. Jokic he gets the stats. Awesome. But he can't do it by himself. He's a good stats, bad team guy. The Nuggets aren't good. They got the second best record. That's fantastic. That's so cool. Everyone's going to remember that you won the 2 seed in 2019. Congrats. And then you got your asses beat by Portland. So, what are we really doing here, man? Yeah, that's why I don't like Denver. They were overrated. Jokic is a good player, a decent player, but he's not a superstar, and he can't do it by himself. And it was proven. I mean, they're a young team. They'll be back. This is a good step in the right direction for them. But I don't think anyone is clamoring to go to Denver. So, sucks. Let's go to Philly now. Philly, man. That was my Eastern Conference pick to win. I just thought they could match up with the Bucks the best. And then the Raptors ended them in 7 games. It's weird now because are they going to sign Tobias Harris and Jimmy Butler? People are saying they should trade Joel Embiid. No. I think you trade Ben Simmons. If my center can shoot threes better than my point guard, what is going on? What is going on? So, yeah, I get rid of Ben Simmons. I trade Ben Simmons for a more traditional point guard who can actually shoot anything past 8 feet. That would be fantastic. And then I think you sign Tobias Harris. And I think Jimmy Butler needs to be signed to the Sixers. I think he's just good for that team. Him and Joel Embiid are boys. It'd be nice for them to run it back without Ben Simmons, bringing him down. He's good defensively, I'll give you that. But that's all he does. He does nothing offensively. And he doesn't really stop anybody. He just gets rebounds. So, whatever. Jimmy Butler, man. I love that kid. Jimmy Buckets. Kid's just a winner, but his attitude is terrible. And that's why I think he belongs in Philly, where their attitudes are also terrible. So, yeah, I hope Jimmy Butler comes back to the Sixers. I hope they trade Ben Simmons. If they don't trade Ben Simmons and they trade Joel Embiid, I'm going to be sad. But if they trade Joel Embiid, I get it. The kid can't stay healthy. It's weird. Injuries, sicknesses, it doesn't matter. It's everything. So, yeah, well, hopefully the Eastern Conference shakes out. Poor Philly, man. I really thought they were going to be the ones to beat the Bucks. Turns out they weren't. And that's really unfortunate. But what are you gonna do, huh? Well, we'll see. Bucks and Toronto. I think it'll be. Yeah, I think it'll go 7, but I still have the Bucks. And that's being like assuming that everyone on Toronto gets it together and can actually contribute instead of just Kawhi. I doubt it, but you never know. If it's just Kawhi and Siakam and you get the occasional other player to get in there and get some stats, then Bucks and 5. Or it sucks. Now, on to everyone, America's favorite sport, football. Just kidding. Oh man, just kidding. Not football. Hockey. The San Jose Sharks, baby. We're tied 1-1 with the St. Louis Blues. They beat us at home for game 2. Game 3 is tonight. We play in St. Louis. I'm happy. I'm excited. Hopefully we get that done. And then Carolina, who was the hotness in the East, is down 3-0 to the Boston Bruins. Ooh, I want the Boston Bruins to win. I really do. I want the Boston Bruins to win, and then I want San Jose to play them in the Stanley Cup final, because it would be so cool to beat a Boston team in a championship. It would be fantastic. Plus, they don't need the World Series, Super Bowl, and the Stanley Cup all in a matter of a year. I don't need that in my life. My life is better without Boston winning, and they're winning enough as it is. But anyways, that's just, hopefully, man. Hurdle, he got hit in the face. I think he did come back to the bench, which was good. Pavelski's coming back. He scored a goal. Pavelski's going to work his way back. I'm not worried. I'm not worried about my team at all. I think we're going to nail it. I just think the Sharks are too good. I think we have too much firepower. And defense might always be there, but the offense is going to pick up. And I think that's where we beat the Blues. I think we're going to go 7 again. I mean, we won both our other series were 7. And if it comes out of game 7, we're 7-1 all time at home game in game 7. So that's what it is. Oh, guys, baseball. didn't really want to talk baseball because honestly, my team was struggling a little bit, and who wants to talk about that? But since then, my team, the Houston Astros, have the longest winning streak in NBA or in MLB right now. We have the most wins, and we're tied for the least amount of losses. Houston's back, baby. Houston is back. George Springer playing out of his mind. Alex Bregman finally rounding in. I shouldn't say finally. The season just started. Rounding into form. Jose Altuve, a little injured, expected, but I'm glad it's early. We can work through it and keep moving on. Carlos Correa, bad man. Josh Reddick, savage. Oh, pitching is finally. Wade Miley, you're starting to pick it up. Fantastic. Garrett Cole, still a little slow, but he's getting the strikeouts are there. Verlander, general. My man still just slaying it. Brad Peacock had a good game the other day. So, yeah, we're just crushing teams now. It is fantastic. God, I love it. AL Boston still struggling. Yankees still struggling still in second place to Tampa. So, it's cool, man. The AL shaping out, man. Shaping out. Phillies are doing all right. I mean, I don't really care, but it's my friend's team. Anyone that I know that supports baseball, I'm all in to support their teams with them. And at least talk to them and talk shit about it because I think it's fun. But it's gonna be. I mean, it's been a good couple of days, man. Got some MMA stuff going on this weekend. My MMA show is I try to do Monday and Wednesdays, but it's gonna be Monday and Thursdays, and I'm gonna get this shit Wednesdays and Fridays for just the other sports. So yeah, I'm also on YouTube now. I'm just gonna put this on SoundCloud and YouTube just to get more exposure, to get more people. So yeah, YouTube.com. Same thing, just winning with Taylor Loader. Got a video up about Stipe Miocic right now. That's just MMA related. If you're into that, then keep listening to my MMA shows. And really, that's about it. I just want to check in real quick, wrap it up. Just a quick one. I'm gonna still say Portland in 7. Portland in 7. We'll go Bucks in 6. Sharks in 7. I think Boston Bruins are gonna beat Carolina 3-1. I think Carolina will get a home game. And I think that's gonna really much just gonna do it for us today, guys. Just a short one, not long. Make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube and SoundCloud. Winning with Taylor Loader, SoundCloud.com/Taylor CYLODER. And I'll check in with you guys. We'll be back tomorrow. Do some MMA stuff, preview the card. Maybe get No, I'm not gonna get that kid on because he was running his mouth talking shit. Stipe Miocic is a fucking cheater, by the way. I just want to throw that out there. All right, so this is another episode of Winning with Taylor Loader. Thank you.